Hey guys, welcome to our Flying Watch a Thumbnail episode. Continued on from last time. Hope you enjoy it.
Have you ever taken another language as a lesson?
Yes, I took German in school.
Well, of course, probably use it a lot now because you're that mum who likes to speak languages and confuse kids. But did you ever sit in school thinking, when would I ever need language?
Yes, all the time. And turns out I was right. I didn't need the language. Only because I've not gone on to do anything with it. Obviously, when you're using languages in school, the idea of giving you another language is not only to sort of expand your brain a little bit, because learning of languages uses a different part of your brain. So it just basically um, it gives you knowledge. It opens that
Oh,
sort of
lad.
part of the brain up and gives you knowledge. I think languages in school is a good thing. To be fair, I know like if there are any kids out there who are probably like, no, I hate sitting in Spanish or German or even all those countries who do English as a language. I can imagine you all say, where am I going to use this? Um, so obviously, if you go on to do a job that requires you to have another language, obviously that's what it's good for. Alternatively, some people might not. They might just do a job within their own country. Obviously, they speak their own language, so they won't need to know that language. To need to know that language. I personally, I enjoyed my German class very much. I enjoyed speaking and learning about the German language. I feel quite saddened that actually I didn't go on to learn that a bit more. And actually, I would like to do that maybe at some point. Is I would also like to learn Spanish actually because we do go. Well, after all this is over, well, I'm hoping to go to continue visiting the fantastic country of Tenerife or the island of Tenerife, and they do speak Spanish over
I was
there,
about to
and
say
I
the
do.
country is Spain.
Yeah. So I'm one of these people. I know a lot of people don't think like this, but I am one of these people that when you go to another country, I like to have maybe a basic of that language so that I'm not being rude and just and like, oh, I speak English, therefore you must speak English, and I'm not like that. I do I do when we're in restaurants, I try to end my sentences
Yes.
if in Tenerife with gracias and hola when I see people. Um, I've even gone to the extent of like when I'm talking in shops with people, I'm like, oh, how would I say this in Spanish? And like I repeat it back to them. Um,
Or she asked me.
or I asked Trin, who did learn Spanish in school. I enjoy different languages, and not everybody's the same. Not everybody likes learning different languages, or they don't like um, like you just said, sitting in class. Oh, I'll never learn. I'm never going to learn this language, so they just sort of give up and don't bother. Um, I think it's great to have a second language, and I think it's great because you've got loads of families out there who are bilingual. So what that means is that they speak more than one language within their home, and I think they're fantastic. And the other language I sort of would like to speak is Indian. I actually probably a lot of you out there going, what? If you actually listen to somebody speak in the Indian language, they sound so amazing. Um,
For all those who
but,
don't know, she's heard the Indian language because I believe the shop owners that we go to.
um, to me, anyway, they sound amazing. So, but that's my opinion. As I said, everybody's different, and they might not feel the same way I do. Um, so I would like to learn or I love to learn a multitude of languages, but unfortunately, I think where I'm obviously a bit older than everybody, um, probably who listens to this. So yeah, I'm unfortunately of an age where my brain probably won't. I could learn it, but it would take me longer. I think is what I'm trying to say. Whereas at Trinity's age, Trinity is 17, and younger than that, you don't feel like it, but your brain is still what we would call a sponge. So you would take in information easier and you would retain it easier
I'm
than
also
what.
trying to learn.
So, well, you tell me all the time that I speak a different language. So, and I did. Has anyone actually ever done this? I don't know. I made up my own language when I was in school, and I called it Tiffany, and that was mostly because a lot of people, I would say something, and I don't know if you've noticed in my like sort of my Stardew Let's Play and other things that I've played. Sometimes I'll say something that is just not in the English language. For example, metal. I have no idea where that came from. I obviously know that it was meant to be metal. And I did this a lot as a kid, and I would just talk, and to the point that one day my mum just went, have you just got your own language that I need to speak? Or and then I realised that, and then I just turned around and said, yeah, it's called Tiffanish, and that was just a thing. And it's just all it was just saying words differently. It wasn't like metal and what was the other one I said? Oh, I meant to say journal when I said journey instead. And it was pretty much that, just replacing words for words that mean something else in the English language, but in Tiffanish meant the same thing as journal. So I do sort of kind of I go back of, there is no consistency in the language I made up, by the way. So for all those people out there who are like, oh, I want to learn this, you just talk a load of rubbish and then you got it. There you go.
Unlike me, who's trying to learn proper language.
Yeah, I would say probably the languages we currently have in the world are a lot better than the one I made up. Right. So what are you doing at the moment then, Trin?
Figuring out how colour barn works. I'm not sure if I've done this too thick or too thin, or
You mean the outline, the black outline?
Yeah.
What do you mean by thick or thin? What are you trying to...
meant to be like the steadiness.
We'll see how it looks at the end. There's no point perfecting something because it's all, the end effect will be everything together, won't it? So, guys, I think this is after my spiel of learning different languages and obviously hearing about my life. Yay! Um, yeah, so we'll bring you back when Trinity has done a little bit more. Hey guys, so we're bringing you back. Trinity, if you want to do, just go over what you've done.
I've just drawn the barn, sketched out the barn, started colouring the barn. It's nothing big. I've given it yellow lines, orange lines, gave it some colour. You can see the reactor light coming out, but it's signature door. And
I honestly thought that was a radioactive slime like you just tried to draw like a radioactive slime going into the bar. Didn't realise it was a light.
what? No, it was a light. Confusing me.
What are you doing?
I am trying to get this properly. Like, we can't have weird pieces doing weird things.
I hope that made sense to people because it made no sense to me.
Me.
So, do you want to talk through the drawing? And the reason why I'm asking her to do this, guys, is because we are going to end this recording. So for you, it's been probably a couple of episodes, so probably an hour long. Put into 2 episodes of half an hour. And what we'll do is we will continue the drawing of this thumbnail. Later on, give Trinity a little break, enable her to walk around. Because sitting in one place for too long is not good for anybody. So it just means that she can have a break, take her eyes off the screen for a little bit, and then what we'll do is we will record some more a bit later on. So that's why I'm asking Trinity just to talk through what she's done so far, and then obviously when we will bring you back when we start our next recording. So Trinity, what you talk through what we've done, what you've done so far. I say we, all I've done is talk, but what you've done.
What I've done is I've tried to make the line move. It's not turning. It's not being wiggly. Someone knows this app probably watching me going, the hell is she doing? I'm trying my best. Okay, I'm trying. I thought it was a good idea to start off. Now I'm seeing
So are you just trying to make those lines like straight lines? Because I quite like them the way they are, sort of all over the place.
Yeah, but these are sketchy lines.
Yeah, but I think they add character to the thumbnail.
Alright, we'll keep the sketch line.
Okay, so again, I'm asking you just to talk everybody through what you have done so far in the thumbnail. How many times can I ask the same question and not get an answer?
I've told you what I've done. I've just created a barn. As you can see, the door's hanging off. I've coloured in circles. I've done beige paint for the walls. I've done this black outline to show where the front is. I've decided to do a brown part for the inside of the door. I've done a window up here. It doesn't look like a window. And I've done a window up here. A rubbish window though. Got some orange lines down here to give it that extra texture. Got these little markings it has in the front.
So if you scroll out and add the filters, add the slime layer back in, you'll be able to show everybody what it looks like at the moment with the slimes.
So demanding. What, the slime's already done, or all of them?
Just all of them, so they can get a clear view of the...
Yep.
So obviously, as you can see, not all of the slimes are coloured in, but you're starting to get a picture of what it would look like. So yeah, I think this is probably the best place to end the recording. Thank you. Just remember to subscribe and like. After you
hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, put on that bell for a ding when we upload, and we hope you have an amazing.
We do. Stay safe. and we will speak to you soon.
Bye.
Hello and welcome back to our stream, I suppose, on Discord of our Slime Rancher thumbnail. For you guys, it will only be a matter of seconds. For us, it's been a couple of weeks. So we are starting basically where we left you off in a couple of seconds ago. So I won't go into what Trinity's done because you've probably seen the previous episodes, and as I said, it's only been a few seconds for you. So Trinity, if you want to carry on, what are you going to do next?
I was thinking I'm going to take a break from the background and go back to my slimes.
Okay, sounds good.
So we're going to do the gold slime that Mum apparently missed the very first episode.
Yeah, nobody's commented to say that they saw it either, so I still think you were seeing things.
I will show you that snip of the episode. I can show you how to put it into the video so you can show everyone in slow-mo where I saw that. Shall we? Okay, we'll do that. Do you want to do that?
Well, okay, sure.
I'm trying to find a picture of a golden slime, but I can't. It's not loading up Google. Okay, there we go. Golden slime. Slime Rancher. We were just talking about on the episode I just finished of Slime Rancher, because apparently I was only meant to be doing this, not another episode. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Right, we were talking about me and my Spanish and stuff like that, and I think I've bored a lot of people. So.
Who are we talking about Spanish to?
Me.
You were talking to yourself about Spanish.
The whole point of making YouTube videos is talking to yourself, helping people find what you say funny, isn't it?
Oh, okay, yeah, I suppose.
Exactly.
I've got a bit confused.
Why is it drawing slimes is always harder than the original time I did it?
I don't know.
This is not the first time I've tried to draw slime after drawing the water slime and fire slime. I tried again on a different thing, and it came out so wrong. I was so embarrassed.
We really need to get this done as soon as possible, because we also have because now we've got the Littlewoods and the Beneath the Still Sky ones going. We also need to do some thumbnails for them, some tributes to those guys.
I have no idea what those games are, so when I draw those thumbnails, you're going to have to give me some ideas.
And give you some ideas. I haven't really come up with some ideas. I mean, you do know what Littlewood is. You've played Littlewood.
What do you want me to do? Draw you marrying the witch?
No, I just didn't.
I'm not sure that I tell you this as often as I should, but here's my chance to let you know right now. I'm so grateful to you for everything that you do. You make me what I am, and this is how.
No, because you totally didn't want to marry the witch your first playthrough.
Oh, I did. I didn't end up marrying her though, because I ended up deleting it to do this playthrough.
Oh, they do your hard work.
Yes, it was devastating. I don't know really, but we need to start coming up with some ideas. And obviously, Beneath the Still Sky is about
Beneath the Still Sky.
it's about post-apocalyptic
You want me to draw a zombie thumbnail?
town, really. Well, it's not a town, it's a city. And the guy who you play the main character, he was brought up by the people in what they call the Gap, with his friend Joey, who's a robot.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, so it's pretty. There's a lot to the story. So, but that looks good when you bring it out as an outline like that.
It's according to the picture I have up right now, that's the bottom layer. The gold slime has like 3 different layers. It's got yellow, then like a gold, no, an orangey colour, and then a dark brown on it.
Right.
And then its stars are white. So I'm kind of like trying to draw my own version of that with the colour scheme I've been given.
I like how up this close you can see like the original rad slime you drew in the background. It looks like a ghost of a rad slime.
Where?
Like you just see its eye and mouth. Do you see it? Like really, really faintly.
Are you okay? I don't see it. Just like you see the gold slime.
I see it. I see it. I'm sure other people could see it too.
What, there?
Yeah, that's his eye.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's gone now. No one needs that demon in their lives. Yeah, I ruined the rad slime the first episode of drawing this. So you
But
can
you drew
all come
another
at
one,
me.
didn't you?
No, I did puddle slime, fire slime, honey pink slime, planetary slime. Can't remember what it's actually called, and a lantern slime. And then you
It
got
was a
cat in the middle.
Duros. Isn't it not a Duros slime? Wasn't that what it was called?
I don't know.
Dervos or something.
Devros. That's its name
Dev.
from now on. Devros. Everyone put a yay in the chat for Devros.
That I'm from the name Devros. I'm getting a very, I don't know why, but a very 9. What's that famous painting called? The 9 circles of hell or something.
The 9 rings of hell.
Yeah, that was painted by Dante. Was it Dante's 9 rings of hell? Or was it a book?
Dante's Inferno.
Yes, that's it. Dante.
Oh, was that actually it? Oh.
Oh, it's actually called Dante's Inferno. Yes.
Sorry.
The book is based on the book's based on the painting or something, isn't it? Isn't that the way it is? And the book's meant to be quite good.
I don't know. You're the one who reads this type of thing.
It's probably on the Harvard books of 100 books that a student should read.
This student don't read none.
So I'm just finishing H.P. Lovecraft's books at the moment.
She's not joking.
I don't read them. I have Audible, so I get them read to me, and I have 13 hours left.
That's because you can't hold a book.
I know but it means I can still read good books, and that is a good book.
Mhm. Do you know what I hated about books?
What?
They were just so annoying. Go on then. You do yours.
What do you mean? They're just so annoying.
Like we get taught like 18 different poems in school for them not to be none of them to be on the test. It'd be the one no one ever learned.
Yeah, but all poems, I want to say they're all the same. They're not all the same, but they all have the same sort of writing style. Because it's a different writing style for a poem, a different writing style for a riddle, a rhyme, a haiku. There's a certain style that you sort of have to write in.
Yeah, but if you really look at the words that they're writing, I think the style needs to be. They need to go to a mental hospital. Like one of the ones I had to learn about was a man comparing his girlfriend. I think he wanted the person to become to an onion. Yes, because
That's a very famous one. Yes.
That's always nice to read when you're a woman. You are my onion.